Hello. How's everyone? I hope everyone's having a lovely night. Forgive me for my very crunchy voice. I am, in fact, still sick. But I think I am getting a little better. I still have the sniffles and stuff. But to be honest, I'm feeling a little better than like yesterday, so. But I'm eating like cough drops and stuff to try to keep my throat from choking me. I don't remember where he was left off at. Forgive me. I'm gonna see what new characters they have really quickly. Anniversary limited banner. Okay, so I'm okay. let me slow down for a second. I know they were doing a Cyberpunk Edge Runner crossover event, and I seen the name Lucy. If y'all see the correlation for a second, and I have like no summons worth a lick, because of course I don't. Select the 6-star. Oh. So, selectable characters not obtained. Choose one character from the list to create their portrait. I want to know who this dude is. I have never seen him. Okay, so since we have between this one, reduce Chamonix. Because I don't really use Drubus.
Huh? What is this place?
Alright. And join the event to earn anniversary collectibles. Okay. Look for keys. Insufficient good ideas. Okay, so how do we get these? Every 30 activity consumed. Oh, okay. That should be easy. Fairly easy. Okay, let me see here. This should give me an idea. Unlimited to fingertips. Naughty car. I could almost promise you. Enters pragmatic. Charge ammunition. I can almost promise you this is like the cyberpunk thing. This is the character I also want. I have so many characters that I want. And I just can't for the life of me summon them. I don't know why. Okay, so we're going to, because we still have some time. We still do have time to claim said characters. I'm going to probably go more or less to the limited edition, limited edition anniversary character before anything, and then go from there. Need this, crafting in the wilderness. Okay, we're gonna put this one. Just put this on auto really quickly.
Straight to the point. I like that. The snowflake with sharp edges. That's for them.
Keep it. Just really quickly.
Adios,
Come here and get the little goodies.
Korotka? It will be over before you see it coming. Liberato dal progetto.
I'm glad our employee evaluations take combat results into consideration too.
That should be enough.
Everyone likes a victory.
And it is... It's right here. Voila. And then we can upgrade. I'm gonna select this. Claim. Level up. Okay. Oh. Word. Got us a little extra something something. And I can upgrade these two. Okay, we'll upgrade that. Select everyone. Do you have pieces for it? Probably don't, but gotta check anyways. What we do? Okay, so with this one. I just throw them any which way. Maybe it'll be a day that I actually design it. I don't know. I'm just here for the goods. Okay, and then there is this one. Few birthday cakes, that's nice. I think that's it. Yeah. Oh wait. No, what is it? Stick that there. Stick that there. I didn't even know we had these. Alright, and that should be... No. That should be good. I think... Yeah. And then we're just about to get straight to the stories. Just collect a little something something just before we get into it, because I'm just going straight for the store. I'm just not planning really to stop till
There are those that claim to seek peace and order in this world.
end. So many keys. What's this? I want that one. I think we were trying to save everyone from the curse thingy. I'm pretty sure. Let's see here. Because they figured out the translation last time I recall. And then afterwards, I don't remember what else happened. Get some goods that I know that I'll need. Can recall fond memories of the past. Redeemable at food. I don't know if that's going to be worth it. Let's see here. I think I'll leave it at... Okay, I think I'll leave it at that. I'm not sure what else. I could get these as well. No, I'm gonna leave it at that. Alright. keep going. After the wave, what is left in its wake? Oh to know, oh to know. I don't know, do you? Just start becoming Dr. Seuss all of a sudden.
Mom, when will they give us the order to attack?
Oh,
What's
trigger
taking
happy.
so long? The island is just across the bay. We have men, weapons, supplies, everything. Just give us order and we will take to shore.
Trigger happy.
Check out these bad boys. Anti-Arcanum weapons courtesy of the American from that Walden place. That creep just doesn't sit right with me. He's got that Arcanus stink about him.
Okay.
But his technology's solid and we needed it. We've got to get ahead of the Serbs and the Greeks.
This army has been stationed here for a long time, perhaps too long. The soldiers, stranded and demoralized by their failed landing, face days of uncertainty without orders while politicians bicker. They are left to heat their food meal by meal, watching their chances slip away.
Relax, Georgie. Leave the decisions to the big shots. I'm sure they'll just hug out the differences in the meeting room or something.
Yeah, I have doubt.
Besides, you saw the monsters on that island. Can't speak for everyone here, but I don't want to die.
Screw the negotiations! Screw the committee! Like it or not, we were the first ones to find the island, not the Austrians or the Germans.
What about the people on the island? They were like the first ones there, clearly. He grumbles and picks up the monocular back up, straining to catch another glimpse of the island across the waters. The sea is tranquil, as it often is this time of year. The water sparkles under the golden sun, stretching to the horizon without an island in sight.
Damn, those Arcanists have gone into hiding again.
Whoop-de-doo.
I swear I could see it from here yesterday.
Oh, there it is. He blinks, unsure if his eyes are tricking him.
Are those bird-like creatures? Leaving in droves?
Well, hypothetically, they gotta fight those. His words barely catch anyone's attention. A new poker game is underway on the supply crate. A radio, a couple of beers, and a game of poker. A rare moment of enjoyment. Who could ask for more?
Georgie, brother, leave them be. Come, play with us.
Oh dear.
George?
I feel like George is definitely not spelled that way. The soldier does not seem to hear his name. Oh, he's scared. He grips the monocular tightly, his mouth contorting.
What a good
Okay.
opportunity this is. It's too good to pass up. We've got to act now.
No! Oh no, he's gonna mess all of this up. A drop of vibrant paint slides down his cheeks and lands on the ground with a splatter.
We will claim what is ours. This island belongs to us. It's in our territory and we were the first to find it. Why shouldn't it be ours?
The card players pause, gawking at the paint sliding down each other's faces, unaware that their own faces are melting as well. In the silence, the only sound that fills the air is the static of the
The
radio.
Austro-Hungarian Empire has officially declared war on Serbia. Russia is mobilizing in support of Serbia. Germany demands Russia to stop mobilizing at once. Germany is mobilizing. France is mobilizing.
The storm has arrived. Colombia! What do you think? The street has turned into a canvas of memorizing cues. The colorful paints swirl and burst, creating one spiral after another. It's almost like the stage set of a twisted carnival.
Father! Mother! Albert! Ilsa! Open the door! It's important! You have to listen to me!
She pounds on the door, but as soon as she makes contact, the door softens and melts like butter. She trips through the door, but quickly recoils at the horror inside. The arted specimens, once delicate and exquisite, now resemble a jumble of spilled paint.
No! No!
They've been taken by the storm
This
as
can't
well.
be.
No.
Albert?
Still with a glimmer of hope, she carefully calls out to her brother.
Clara, it's odd to see you so flustered. What's the matter?
What do you mean you're turning into a paint can? The familiar voice brings immense relief to her heart.
I'm headed to the business school. We'll talk when I get back.
A Albert picks up the hat and adjusts the brim. The pin on the hat Vingler's sharp shimmers in the dim light. Thank goodness, he seems to be fine until you actually look. He's still the reliable brother she remembers, the family's pride in his sharp three-piece suit. Are we not going to talk about the paper?
Business school? But didn't you swear to never go back? Ever since your human classmate shot your arm in a duel. Wait, what happened to your arm?
He turns around and Kakanya can finally see. Half of his suit is covered in colors, paint trailing down his face and pulling at his feet. An arm's flowing colors is attached to his body like a mismatched puzzle piece.
Oh, Ethan. Yes, he wounded me. He had to prove his standing to the Brotherhood. There was no other way. But that's in the past. He gave me his arm, so now we're even.
You can't just give someone an arm, but okay. He raises his left hand to show her the blade. Streaks of blood are still on it. When he said give you a hand, I don't think he meant like that. He casually tosses it aside, letting the cloud into the darkness and disappear into the swirls of colors. Albert grabs his walking stick, his new arm dangling lifelessly at his side.
I have to go. I have to find Johnson, Raymond, and Herbert.
Oh, Raymond
That
ain't
little
here anymore.
rascal pushed Ilsa into the fountain. We have a score to settle. Take care, Clara.
He strides past it and hails the carriage with triangles for wheels.
Albert, don't go!
She runs to stop the carriage, but it is unaffected by her efforts, like everything else in this place. A set of footsteps approach from behind.
This storm syndrome is spreading, Doctor. Stay any longer, you'll be infected too. Please, leave with me.
The trembling ground interrupts her. A mob with distorted faces swarms through the streets, chanting slow chants and singing in their own tongue. Great pro war pamphlets litter the ground like snowflakes being absorbed into a mild effervescent pain. The city is bursting with unrelenting energy, like a speeding chariot or a twirling power plant.
The sign bell in the parade. Is that Aurora?
She is admiring too much at this.
I just met her at the coffee house last week. We were talking about her wedding. Watch out, Doctor!
The sign crashes to the ground beside them. Rage-filled citizens are tearing the streets apart. Even the handles roadsides benches are digged up and made as weapons. The front-row protest consumes all who comes across it, forcing them to participate with no option to decline.
This is bad. They have lost their minds.
Can we leave
This way,
now?
Doctor. We have to get out of here.
I'm sorry, Mademoiselle was gawking at everything in her power. I understand she wanted to take her family with her, but like, doesn't look like that's happening. Oh, okay. I was about to panic. I thought I had my auto.
Don't
open
look.
again.
Into the dark.
Mind the blade.
It will be over before you feel it.
I should have done it to the back because that one's the one attacking.
Katsu. That was your last chance.
Whatever you say. Don't worry. It's not
Wait for the right moment.
It'll come back.
I
You should
have
not
any
keep my
counter
words
attacks,
for
though.
You'll
Let's
see it
see
coming.
who we got.
That was your last chance.
As long as you distribute the damage, you should be fine.
Whatever you say.
Gotta let the Pigato. Okay, one's gone.
It knows where to go. It can be hard to reach an understanding.
That was your last chance.
Oh, now we got a counter.
The reasons don't
A
matter.
bit late for that.
The story begins with a bad adult. He did this
Please give
first.
us a good amount of space.
Break
that's not bad,
it, break
actually.
it.
Okay. Another one down, poison, not bad. Okay, so HP.
Don't worry, it's not going to hurt us.
I may have to sacrifice.
Into the dark. Wait for the right moment.
Okay.
The snowflake with
Hopefully
sharp
they can
edges.
go after him.
Non voltarti indietro.
Oh, never mind.
Liberato dalla paura.
Perfect. Ooh.
Abbraccia la morte.
These are so strong, like, without a doubt.
That's hello, Pinata.
Into the darkness.
Break it, break it.
It will be over before you feel it.
Oh wait, so not. No, I wasted the counter.
Whatever you say.
I wasted the
Don't
counter.
worry, it's not going to.
Glamour, where's the party
Let's do it like this.
Korotka? No ja.
Did anybody get hurt?
If they attacked early,
The
she's
story
also
begins
counter, so
with the battle dogs. He did this first. He fought Agnes.
either that depends on to that. Okay. Okay, maybe not.
That's good.
Wait.
Party glamour. Break it, break it.
Liberato dalla paura.
I said hello. It's time to say goodbye. Don't miss me, really.
I don't know what the bears are for. I haven't found out what the bears are for.
This way, Doctor. We have to go back to your clinic. The Special Operations Squad will meet us there.
The young investigator holds the doctor's hand, determined to do her duty, but the doctor halts her steps and droops her head, looking dejected. No.
Marcus, you once said that there was another way to make things right. And then you did your part, as I did mine. But now, after all that's happened, please tell me, what's the point of us trying?
To save everyone else.
Will we save them in time?
No.
Is there any chance that we can turn things around?
Probably not. But I mean, we'll try. She struggles to hold back a sob. The roaring crowd fades into the distance, and the ring road of yesterday is now but a distant memory, never to be relived.
The ritual you acquired, the one you said could save everyone. Is it working now?
She didn't even use it. She had to send it back to her folks. Her folks sent her friend hello.
Let me in.
My guy, calm down. Actually, don't calm down, but like, okay. The floor is in the place. Corridor has lost its clean silvery sheen. Dawkins and his slobbering mud certainly played a major role in the destruction. The gods used every cleaning orb in their inventory to restore even a hint of its original glory. A pair of angry feet stomp across the floor, ignoring the colleagues' attempts to stop them. Enigma adds more muddy footprints with a hesitation.
I have just one question.
Ooh.
Why hasn't the project stopped yet?
Because you have a robot running the team. I don't know if that's a question or not. His outcry elicits a reaction. The door to the director's office flicks open and an angry figure storms out.
Adler Hoffman, you have been removed from the team. You're not authorized to be here.
Okay.
You have violated
The LSCC safety management regulations? I brought them with me. You're welcome.
He throws the hefty manual right onto his former leader's face.
If you cared about the regulations as much as you claim, you'd know that none of what's happening aligns with its guidelines.
They do not care right now.
Even the head of Laplace has no authority to continue the experiment under these circumstances.
Before he can continue, his ex-leader sharply cuts him off.
Get out of my face, Adler. I don't have time for this. We're in a state of war.
This is... Everyone is against each other's throat.
Every participant has signed an informed consent form. If you are not part of this project, please leave immediately. We only have 18 hours until the storm. This is it. The first time we've made such a breakthrough in all 9 storms. Your sister gave up her life to take us this far. I hope you don't need me to remind you that.
Okay. Adler Hoffman is abruptly silent. A fiery rage ignites in his hazel eyes. A deafening void engulfs the space of Ulrich as Ulrich realizes his verbal blunder. And I'm going to, you see this little podium right here, this little railing. I'm just going to yoink myself off of it. Thank you, because how do you make that mistake? Congratulations, now you just made 14 different enemies.
Yes, she made the ultimate sacrifice, hoping that it would lead to a breakthrough. But instead, death continues to rise. How can you let this go on?
He charges ahead, shoving Ulrich aside with his elbow. Ulrich's head slams against the wall, furrow fluids shifting erratically inside.
I demand to know why the experiment is still going!
He starts working on the padlock on the door. Nothing's going to stop him from breaking through today. Alarm goes off. Ulrich struggles his feet against the wall, a hand up to his head.
Don't we have enough crazies around here?
Oh my goodness.
Madame Lucy has important things to do. She has no time for you. Go cry to your therapist, human.
Important? What could be possibly more important than this right now? What happened to the humanitarian ideals of the Foundation? Are we now under the tyranny of machines?
Yeah, pretty much.
What's this important thing she's got to do? Reading the paper? Sipping on oil and charging up in a 230-volt bath?
He cracks the code, pushing Ulrich's arms aside. He forces his way into the room. So anyway, how's the kids? The room is completely dark. A piston spins at his feet.
Is that you, Adler?
No, it's room service.
Welcome.
Wait, let me have to figure out Lucy is working with the other folks. Or she purposely set everyone up to fail. Ugh. Skepticism.
Oh, look at this mirror, dear. There's a sizable stain on it.
It's broken.
Yes, it is. Maybe its owner meant to break it so that the stain would be thoroughly removed. Now the stain is gone, and the owner has a collection of little mirrors. She must have accidentally left this one behind.
Whose mirror is this?
A lady with great ambitions and an unconscious charm. A lady who wishes to make the rest of the world accept who she is, and has suggested that many others join her way of thinking.
There's a part of me that want to make sure that... I want to make sure because for a good second, the microphone hasn't been on. Okay, it is on. Lovely. Just gotta make sure everything is working right. I don't trust it. I'm sorry. I don't trust it. It's always gonna be when I least expect it that the microphone is gonna be off. When I'm like second guessing that it's actually on, then it's actually on. But I'm like, oh, confident and stuff that it's gonna be completely off.
Her brother, on the contrary, hopes to be taken in. In his attempt to act like everyone else, he lost an arm in a duel.
Are we talking about Cakanya's brother?
If you ask me, dear, I'd say they're very alike. Equally lonely. The brother and sister are a mirror image of each other. She's often repulsed by the sight of him, unable to reconcile herself with all that he reminds her of. Now the brother has found his missing arm, along with his long-lost dignity.
In a murder case.
The surgery that the sister had been hoping would be done on this world has finally started. But all of a sudden, she's terrified of the incisions. As I said, despite their differences in approach, the brother and sister are mirror images of one another.
I'm curious to see if they're going to switch the voice out again, because he started off with the Ford 150 advertisement. Then it's just like the old grandma who always reads you bedtime stories at the end. And I wonder if they're going to switch it out to like something else.
But now the mirror is broken. I hope she can make it through the 7 years of bad luck. Poor thing. There's no way around it.
It's not really a thing. The 7 years of bad luck when a mirror is broken. I feel like that's just a saying, a word. It's not real. A tiny grain of sand slips into the eye, causing tears to well up in response. The pistons rotates on the floor like a toy top.
I am not in a suitable form to receive a guest. Simone, can you put me back in my body?
Her assistant rushes over and puts her into a robot body.
I feel much better. Thank you. Oh, you have even put on a face for me. How sweet of you.
Yeah, we're all silent on
I
this
have
one.
noticed your icy gaze, Researcher Adler. You are yearning to correct the logic of this place. Well, I only said that to Simone out of courtesy. In reality, whichever body I am put into makes no difference to me.
We don't care. Also, where'd you get the coat from? Her ill-timed explanation annoys him even more.
The experiment, ma'am. Why hasn't it stopped?
She said she wasn't going to stop.
Are you going to pretend that nothing's happened?
Yeah.
That no one died?
Yeah, pretty much.
Could it be that you and Ulrich, the Awakened, being the tin cans you are, have no regard for actual lives?
Not tin cans. I hear with the P's and the Q's.
Adler Hoffman, I will not warn you again.
My guy is going to body you into the floor. If he was able to toss you to the side in that small little distance, I'm gonna be honest, he could flip you upside down and right side up. Without a care in the world. Spread eagle and all. Anyway, Ulrich storms back into the room with 2 guards, ready to throw him out at any moment.
Relax, Adler. You are led by a biased opinion because you lack critical information. A common defect in all cognitive processes. I believe you will shift to a more rational perspective once you receive sufficient information on the subject.
The fact of the matter is that people are turning into sand, mud, and dust.
A more rational perspective?
The human, known for his logical thinking, responds with an overwhelming amount of feeling.
We are humans, not
We
machines.
are farmers.
We are not expendable parts. I have plenty of reasons to question your decisions. Your excessive insistence on this experiment could be a sign of uncontrollable behavior, a trait commonly seen in arcanists.
The experiment has been cancelled everywhere, except for this very room.
What?
The robot flashes a smile as if anticipating the man to be pleased with her response.
As you and Researcher Medicine Pocket have said, the ritual is beyond the limits of almost everyone here. The side effects will kill them before the ritual can even take effect.
Let me able to figure out she's going to try it herself.
The first wave was inevitable. Dora had pressed send before she disintegrated. We only managed to halt the subsequent transmissions and evacuate the unaffiliated staff. We kept only a few Arcanists on the team, and each has signed the consent form.
Again, the real main thing is that before y'all said that y'all figured, and that maybe it's just me, y'all should have experimented to see what in the world was going on before y'all even sent sin. Cause what do you mean? Oh no, we figured it out or what it means, but y'all didn't test it out to see what it means. Fools. Anyway, mutual consent. That bloody form again.
Forgive me, ma'am, but I have to use your argument against you. You too are
Debates.
guided by a biased opinion, an overly optimistic one, because you have failed to properly assess the risks involved. We have suffered enough misfortunes just by uttering a few syllables of the incantation. We've talked about the limit of things before. You should know better and ask the rest of the team to quit the experiment. Your insistence will only bring calamity upon calamity on our people for nothing.
They do not care. The researcher fights to stay calm, reiterating his views he had already shouted in the hallway. Ulrich begins his retort, but the director simply nods in agreement.
You might be right.
She's saying might.
But how is being right going to help us?
Huh?
She grins, trying for a warm, gentle smile, but it comes across as anything but. Enigma despised that face. Every time she tried to show a hint of humanity, it only served to highlight to how different she was from everyone else.
You spoke of the limit, and I am surprised that it is you who brought it up.
Enigma pauses for a second, not sure if she's being sarcastic.
The physical appearance of humans has remained relatively unchanged since the Neolithic era, but their thoughts and civilization continued to evolve and underwent significant transformations. The achievements that humanity enjoys today were not given to the species by any one person with godlike powers, but were the result of the collective efforts of all human beings. Limits and boundaries must be pushed, or there would never have been room for development. There is no reason to believe that the limit cannot be challenged, especially when we already have the tools to do so. We must make progress happen.
Grandiose lies.
Lies?
Who's grandiose? Oh crap, he forgot about her excellent hearing.
We have no choice but to go beyond that limit. If we do not break away from the storm, there is no future for us, let alone progress. We need to first determine all the side effects as a priority. This important step will help us compile data and eliminate the effects so our colleagues can use the ritual safely.
If there's any colleagues left, but I feel you, I guess.
And who will try it this time, Madam Lucy? You're not going to test the side effects as the cost of lives, are you?
No. Thanks to Ulrich, we stumbled upon a breakthrough. You are right. It is time to send the other Arcanists home. Only the Awakened are needed here.
The Awakened?
Who were they? Oh, the tungsten wires glow faintly red in the dark, and the room is lit. I wish they would have given like a little, what is it called? An epileptic warning or something in this chapter, because I had no clue there was going to be little sparkling lights, and I'm worried for anyone who was just watching, and they just kind of like, ah, you feel me?
The power is back, Mom. We are ready to resume.
Who are you?
It will take time to properly explain. Please wait, Adler. We have yet to reach an agreement.
What? Are you experimenting? Here?
That's what she said. That's what she said. That's what she said. Ignoring his surprise, Lucy sits down on the iron bench. Wires of various sizes are attached to her body. The instrument comes to life, and the pistons rhythm, faithfully recording every change of the robot. From her slightest movements to arcane fluctuations, nothing goes unnoticed. Breathing.
La Unwa.
Wait, she's reciting it?
Frozen in place by the scene, he looks around the room in disbelief.
She's read the reports, right? She was there when Dora broke into pieces.
Rarely does her back curl up like this. The usual cheerful expression on her face has changed to one of unease, suggesting that something is amiss. Agamotto should not feel pain. They have no flesh, no nerves. But if she is in agony, what could be the cause of such torment? Will she break apart too, like those people? The ominous curse has set its sights on its prey. It watches, almost like Zeus on a mountaintop, ready to unleash lightning on the mortals who dare to steal fire.
No. Simone, I cannot continue.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! No breathing. The most primal, instinctual fear. This is the first time he's ever heard her emotions pour out so raw. More epileptic.
You fools! Don't just stand there! Stop her! Now!
And then she's gonna start climbing on the ceilings. Come on now. Panic and horror twist in his stomach, and he has an irresistible urge to rip out the wires and put an end to her torture.
Who's going to lead us if she also turns into a pile of scraps?
Stay where you are, Enigma.
Oh my god! Enigma's the only one that's actually speaking facts. Logic. Ulrich's voice, full of animosity, comes from behind. He's gonna put him in a chokehold.
You insisted on being here. You demanded to see this.
He did not. He demanded to have everything stop.
Don't bring your pathetic, narrow-minded humanitarian values in here and tell us what to do. What do you know about us?
Okay, suffer then. I mean, like, Womp, 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 the do, the dee, ba da ba dee. Someone leans over to her. Okay.
You can do it, madam. This is just part of the established procedures. Just a few more syllables, madam, and it will be over.
It'll be over, alright?
Established procedures.
Fear ebbs away a little as she repeats those words.
I like that.
Her eyes close, she forces out the last word with great determination. Well,
Circle.
it is done. The lights are out. A clear, accurate, impeccable read. Right at that moment, the lights in the lab go out.
Was that all, Simone?
Yes.
No one can see her face in the darkness, but Enigma believes it to be a smile.
Good.
I don't like the sound of that. No way. A gust of sand rises in the room. Without warning and out of nowhere, it screams to the enclosed darkness. The raging storm engulfs the robot's cold metal body, carrying her away with a great force. When the sand subsides, all that remains is an old piston clattering to the ground. Oh no! What do we know? Nothing apparently. Clearly, that... Okay, hear me out. This breakthrough, quote unquote, doesn't protect you from the storm because it it does protect you from the storm because it obliterates you before you even get to the storm. Even if there's no path, even if there is no destination. Clearly, Enigma is the only one who has a brain cell that's working. But I digress. You know. Everything is going as intended. All you got is an empty floor, an empty chair, just dusty, crusty. A deathly silence. Until Enigma stumbles back, nearly falling over another person in the room.
She's dead.
The piston lies motionless on the ground, as lifeless as any other object.
This is what you wanted to show me?
His heart pounds in his ears as he pants, fists clenched and slick with sweat.
To watch her utter a curse that's always brought death, only to die in vain? And you just let it happen?
Alright, Ulrich, speak your words. Ulrich looks at him, his voice poised and steady.
Calm down.
What do you mean?
Calm down. She's dead right there. You murderer.
Hey, hold on. It might have been a copy. It might be a copy.
We have already repeated this experiment many times.
Enigma is in disbelief.
Many times? What? You've sent people to their deaths over and over again?
No, they probably just using Lucy, but they just been copying her body in forms. The feral fluid flows again, forming in a shape that Enigma can only interpret as disdain.
Look at you, Adler, peeing your pants over a curse. The human boy is so scared that he forgot to ask the crucial question. Did the ritual work?
But what do you mean? The curse. The side effects killed her. The experiment failed. Is that not what happened?
No. Triggering the curse and failure are two separate things. I was the first one to recite the incantation, way before Dora. When I read it aloud, it worked. I felt the warmth of a miraculous blessing on my head. Soft, light as a feather. I told Madame Lucy right away, but as soon as she left the room, the curse hit me, and I began to liquefy. There was no one else in the room. My liquid form had become too insubstantial to push the help button. A long darkness followed. After that, I woke up again in my original primitive form. The way I first came into this world.
Original primitive form?
A lot of it is not making sense right now, I'm not gonna lie. The feral fluid pulsates, which in Ulrich's body language is a nod.
Unlike humans, the awakened have neither flesh nor nerves. We are pieces of consciousness, echoes of a primordial melody that just happen to reside in material objects by chance. With a mind and a body combined, we could talk, learn, think like you do and perform the experiment and endure the side effects.
So how are you going to go ahead and do it for everyone
And
else?
this curse, for some reason, cannot affect the primal consciousness that caused our awakening in the first place. While human minds dissipate when their tangible bodies are destroyed, our minds reawaken regardless of the changes and destruction of our external bodies. Of course, this was an assumption based on idealized circumstances, and I needed another awakened being who could awaken in different bodies to confirm my theory. That is why I sought out Madame Lucy for cross-verification. The results?
Yes, it was an assumption. You said it yourself. You came back to life this time. But what about the next? Nothing is for sure in Arcanum.
Word.
What if she never wakes up again? What if she dies for good?
He's just worried about losing people. Aww. He swats Enigma's hand away.
We know what we are doing, human.
I just hate how the fact of the matter is that it seems like the Arcanum hates the humans more than the humans hate the Arcanum.
Stay out of this. Only the awakened can carry out the experiment. So we must proceed. This has nothing to do with race. It is a sense of duty that every researcher should have possessed when they chose this path. We have to go beyond the limit. Not out of madness, but out of rationality.
Silence fills the room, like the beginning of time when there was no sound to be heard. Then slowly the piston starts to spin.
We seem to have replicated effect number 2. And 117 of the Coleman Lab's protective rituals were proven ineffective. Write it down, Simone. This is the 4th time we have seen it. Also, number 45 and 69 are related to it. We need to speed up. This is too slow.
Okay. The lights are back on again and the piston is placed into a new body. Being prepared for all possible outcomes requires a significant amount of metal and material, but it is essential for data collection and analysis. With a soft hum, the robot turns her head and looks at Enigma surprised.
Adler, what are you doing here?
My guy, come
I
home.
am glad to see you out of your room and working with us again.
He is not working. He's ready to throw hands because he thought he was dead.
No, he's not on the team, Mum. He forced his way in here.
Oh? My apologies. I seem to lose a small amount of data when I reawaken.
She smiles at him as she always does.
Still, I am glad that you are showing initiative, Adler. Were we supposed to talk?
No. We have nothing more to discuss, ma'am. Ulrich has filled me in on everything, but I still worry whether the experiment's risks were properly assessed.
Assessments will only be assessments. Much is beyond measure when it comes to Arcanum. Perhaps faith plays a more important role here.
Okay, just lump. Just jump and leap. Enigma is caught off guard by her words.
I'm surprised it is you talking about faith, ma'am.
It seems we both have the ability to surprise each other.
Okay. As they speak, the robot strolls over to her chair and sits back down.
You are right. Assessments could indeed be useful to us. It allows us to know the probabilities of success and failure based on established facts and past experience. But when we find ourselves in uncharted darkness, with no information or past experience to guide us, how are assessments going to help us?
She ponders and stares into the void. Perhaps the experiment did fry some circuits. She's more sentimental than usual.
The only thing we have in such darkness is the unwavering faith to move forward. When the first steam engine whistled, I awoke into this world. At the beginning of this new life, my circuits were charged with a singular primal desire to progress. In the midst of that never-ending whistle, I have watched man build the towers of science and knowledge, and I have watched them unleash chaos and destruction.
I feel like this is the worst time to have a sentimental moment, you know, all that great stuff. Because we're pressing for time, and she's just like, back in my day.
You too have been lost and deterred, but your engines of progress have never stopped churning. Always move forward, no matter the destination you told yourselves. Until the storm brought everything to a standstill. But this is just a small setback. We are only back to the beginning where we stumble blindly. And this time, I happen to have a cane.
She gives him a tender smile. Oh my god, I am trying not to like sniffle a whole lot. My nose is just running. Like, help me.
No need to worry about me. I will not shut down as long as there is still hope for progress. We have wasted a bit of time on data recovery. Come, Simone. Let us begin the next experiment. I hope to dissolve into paste this time, so we can easily handle it with a Coleman's ritual of transformation.
The human researcher knows that it'd be inappropriate for him to stay here any longer. Gritting his teeth, he moves toward the door, trying his best to leave the horrific scene behind him. Leave it all behind you. Someone is waiting for him by the door.
Seen enough? We know what we are doing, and you are of no help here. It's been the same old story in this place for the past 8 years.
I'm gonna be honest, this dude need to leave. He was cool. Like, he was cool for the start of it, but like, I don't know.
When your faith crumbled during the storm, it was us who took over the place and cleaned up after you. It was us who got things back up and running, put coals in the hearth, and blazed a trail when everyone was lost in the dark. I know you may not understand the intricacies of the Arcanum, but please, show some basic respect for our efforts.
Will you do the experiments yourself, Ulrich?
Of course. I am not some emotional, unhelpful little punk.
Like, he's just throwing flames for no reason. Like, my guy is worried to lose his comrades, and you're just kind of like, oh, you have emotions and worry for the lives lost? You suck, actually. Like, you should be happy that we're losing lives. Like, no, not one soul is gonna be happy. Instead of his usual witty comeback, Enigma simply shakes his head in a slow motion.
Do you still remember Adams?
A sudden question that seems out of place. The ferrofluid quivers. The name seems to unearth memories that have been buried for 8 long years in the confines of his institution.
Adams. Roman. Adolf. Sylvia. Albert. Louise. Those who were taken from us by the rain. Melvin. Francis. Caroline. Leopold.
Caroline.
They volunteered for the field, but we never heard from them again. Now we have Dora, Richard, Dawkins, and Victor on the list. Life has a wicked sense of humor. My mentor, my classmates, my colleagues. Each of them deserved to live more than me. But they're all gone now. There's only me talking to you. Alive. Useless. Am I going to see your names on that list too, Ulrich?
Oh, not the little slime thing dropping. Oh no. Oh no. Was he not thinking of that? In this rare moment, he lowers his head. But soon he raises his arm and slaps the man hard on the back.
Spare me the feelings, human.
I won't.
Though I will take back my sarcastic jabs at you. It is not something a leader should do. Madame Lucy talked to me about the importance of teamwork.
He was trying to help. He awkwardly pats the human on the shoulder and clumsily attempts at friendliness.
Go back to your room, Adler. The Arcanists will take over from here. Until we get the results, you won't be needed here.
There was not one bit of friendliness there. I mean, like, he was trying to be nice about it, but like, reassure him or something. He's scared to lose y'all. Like, come on now. Enigma heaves a breath. More breath.
I will say this, Ulrich. If you survive the experiments...
Alarmed by the opening words, Ulrich instinctively turns down his receiver to avoid hearing anything too warm. That would be more painful than suffering through 100 experimental side effects.
I will submit the sincerest application to never be on the same team as you again. So neither of us will have to worry about teamwork. How's that sound?
A curve that almost resembles a smile appears on his face.
I will wait for that application, Adler.
Okay. I don't know. Now roll up your sleeves to clear your mind. I feel like this was the most unnecessary, like, jabs at each other that I've seen. Because it resulted to nothing. This is not the time to grieve. If human reasoning and arcanum knowledge are not enough on their own, perhaps a combination of the two could solve this problem. Hypothetically speaking. The lab door is in shambles, its metal plate barely hanging on. A wooden sign reading "Keep Out" sways precariously, covered in bite marks and scratches. Enigma takes a moment before finally knocking on the door. A voice answers from within.
Who's there?
It's me, Wario.
Adler Hoffman from the cryptography team. Is Medicine Pocket in? I heard that they wrote a paper on the linear correlation between the purity of an Arcanist bloodline and their power. Can I get some more details on the research?
The door creaks open to reveal a youthful face, but she is not the genius he is looking for. The lab technician looks at him through her glasses and hesitates a little.
The paper is here. Help yourself. Sorry about the stains on it. I just took it out of the trash. If you're looking for Medicine Pocket, I'm afraid they just left.
Left? To where?
There is a subtle conflict in her face. She is torn between covering for her colleague and following the rules. It is more than enough for him to catch on.
They left the building? Hasn't the countdown already begun?
Don't start shouting it from the rooftops. Everyone's gonna go into a panic.
Yes, and by regulations we are not to leave.
But
they said their new theory had to be verified in the storm.
So anyway, we're gonna kinda mute ourselves for science purposes. Woot woot. Can we get a round of applause? I don't know. They're just getting a little too experimental for me. Ooh. Side effect defense research progress report. Number 3 is immediate death, no other symptoms. 7 is soluble in soil. Hair modification, dispersion of consciousness, fluidology, persistent severe dehydration, proportional body shrinkage, embrittlement of the whole body, unstoppable and irreversible. Avoid the ground and wear special footwear, shave head and observe further, call out loud. Maintain a dry environment, control water intake, continuous infusion, administer care as per the lab test animal standards. Apply a solidifying spell or wrap in cotton. Okay. Oy, oy, oy. Oh, I cannot wait for me to be unsick. I am suffering right now. Storm arrives in 17 hours.
Fresh air, green grass, the dew, the mud. This is what I'm talking about. A better world.
They kick the muddy ground with their boot in ecstasy. The mud splutters on the Foundation staff member's jacket, but he remains professional and does not bat an eye.
Researcher Medicine Pocket, I must remind you that we are at the edge of the immunity zone to the storm. Once we cross the line, we will not only catch the storm syndrome, but also be taken by the storm at the end of the countdown.
The entrance of the Foundation headquarters is bustling with personnel. As the storm approaches, a long line of field investigators is formed at the gate waiting to pass through security. Medicine Pocket groans. They spread their hands in frustration, clearly unhappy with how skilled the staff member is at avoiding confrontation.
I know that. How stupid do you think I am? Hey, isn't that Rudolph? The poor guy sent to Tunguska? Hey man, how was Siberia? Welcome back. Did you bring me any new research materials?
The blushing.
Oh, you don't recognize me? You're breaking my heart. It's me, your best friend that you just met, Medicine Pocket.
Medicine Pocket's attempt to approach the line is quickly thwarted. The staff member has to practically yank them back by their arms and legs.
Researcher, I must make clear that you only applied for 15 minutes outside for research purposes. Your countdown starts from the moment when you cross this line.
Okay, safety first, I know. Get off me, you're hurting my arms.
Pick him up like a trash bag. Medicine Pocket struggles desperately and finally manages to plant all 4 limbs back on the ground. 4 limbs?
All bounce as soon as the storm syndrome hits. Even if I catch it, look at the syndromes of this era. Distorted faces, murderous intentions, obsession with war, rampage. What's got you so worried? They aren't that bad. Well, the melting faces part is kind of gross.
Yeah, that's not what we should be worrying about, but anyway. The staff member responds with a blank expression. Medicine Pocket shrugs, they kneel down and open up a leather case. Sheet of paper. In 1 week is more than enough for a genius like them to upgrade an old apparatus. I think it was. This is the second version of the sampling device for asymmetrical nuclide R, boasting improved sensitivity compared to its predecessor.
I really wanted to test this in Vienna. Oh well, better than nothing. Alright, now, I'm gonna walk a little further from the immunity zone so the samples are easier to gather. The ideal distance is 1,500 kilometers, but, oh, don't worry, not gonna do that. Even I can't run that fast.
POV is still dash anyways. Anyway, what is a kilometer? Anyway, I just had to do it. Anyway, they hold the sampling device in their hands and step across the boundary. Behind them, the staff member starts his timer, a skeptical look on his face.
Now behold, the important moment.
Nothing.
When I prove the dorks in Laplace wrong about asymmetrical nuclide R.
The room is as dark and dusty as when Ignima last saw it, but to him, it's a sanctuary. The towering piles of files and outdated equipment immediately isolate him from the rest of the world. Finally, he is back in his fortress.
Now, hypothetically, if the storm research were to succeed, 2 things should have been done.
He scribbles quickly on the dusty whiteboard. Safe use of the ritual for the Arcanist, mass production of the ritual for humans.
And to find out the safe way to use it, we have to...
have the power to wield it, minimize the side effects.
This is what Lucy was thinking. The Awakened met the casting requirements of the incantation, and Ulrich succeeded, while the other Arcanists did not feel the same miraculous blessing like he did. So as long as we eliminate the side effects, they'll be able to inscribe the incantation and mass produce it for the humans. One problem is, only the Awakened can carry out the experiments. And there's not many of them around. It'll take too long. There's no way to do this in 24 hours. Heck, it could take months or even years. There must be something else we can do.
So anyway, this is not English. You can't convince me otherwise.
But you are not an Arcanist. Why should you play by their rules?
Well, he's gonna figure out a way to make himself an Arcanist.
Yes, that's right. Let's try a different approach. What if I start with the desired outcome and work backwards to the question?
Ooh, hold on. He crosses out the second step.
The quickest and most efficient way to save everyone is to make them qualified casters of the ritual.
And how do
they won't
that?
even need protective equipment if we can do that. The challenge is, how do we qualify the casting requirements?
He looks at the papers on his desk in desperation.
Medicine Pocket's theory is correct, and there's enough data and supplementary experiments to back it up. The power of Arcanists is directly tied to the purity of their bloodline, which is associated with the special cells in their bodies.
So just transfer all the blood cells to each one of the persons and they will be fine.
Using arcane skills reduces the activity of the cells, but the Picasma extract can reactivate them for extended casting. However, the extract only provides endurance, not power. It is physiologically impossible for a low-ranked Arcanist to cast a high-ranked skill. That's the reality of it.
Oh, sorry.
If we were to compare the power of Arcanists to household appliances, let's say their normal voltage is 230 volts, and if the Storm Immunity Ritual were a high-voltage source of 1,000 volts, no, millions of volts, like lightning.
You can't tell me she doesn't look like she's singing. She just needs a little microphone right here. Voila.
The household appliances would be destroyed in an instant.
He is used to simplifying complicated arcane jargon into relatable examples for practical
As for the
application.
humans, they're not even in the picture. We cannot cast to begin with. And I personally didn't feel any blessing or curse when I recited half of the incantations that day.
He falls back into his chair, rubbing at his temple. The researcher struggles against his defeatist mindset, I don't know, but the hopelessness is hard to ignore.
Think. How can I get everyone to meet the casting requirements of the ritual?
Ask Bill Nye, the science guy.
What's theoretically impossible? The Arcanum never gave a damn about certainties. I've been reminded plenty that logic does not apply to things like this.
Irritated, he pushes the papers aside and pulls a book of arcana from the mountain of clutter.
What about shortcuts? Are there records of transcendental rites? Significant celestial events? Sacrificial offerings? Or even Numa emanating ingredients that could boost the user's casting abilities?
Ooh.
Wait. Numa emanating?
Ooh, hold on. He's putting on his thinking cap. He's putting on his thinking cap, y'all. A thought flashes across his mind.
Where have I seen that word before?
Ooh. He's gone. He rushes to the bookshelf and starts rummaging through the dusty volumes. I could just imagine how he's just tossing everything on the floor. Like, my God, you can barely see the floor as it is, but now you're just adding more to it.
It was in the files Ulrich told me to read. The Timekeeper's report from the Aegean Sea. Those islanders call the storm the emanation. Why? The emanation. Emanation.
You should be watching. Okay, I need to stop.
Just
Please
what
stop,
is
please stop.
emanating out?
Good evening. The door swings open with a loud bang, causing him to jump in surprise. The towering stacks of books next to the door tumbles over as if nudged by an invisible force. Then he hears the familiar sound, shuffling footsteps from the hallway outside. It's sticky and wet.
What the?
What in
Dawkins, I hope you know this is not the time to catch up. That is if you're able to talk at all.
How do you even get in?
No! Let go! I've just come up with an idea! Leave me alone!
He braces himself against the desk, straining to resist being thrown out of the room. He squirms across, touching his fingers until he finally reaches the red button.
Somebody! Help!
Help me! Help me! I feel so bad for him.
Straight to the
He
point.
just got this little rope
like
here.
That's your idea.
Wait for the right into the darkness.
I said hello.
Liberato dal fratello. Non voltarti indietro.
Oh no. No.
Whatever you say.
One of each.
That's your idea. I said hello.
A snowflake with sharp edges.
I said I don't have to do one of each and then I end up doing duplicates. Because I'm
Don't
smart,
worry.
apparently.
It's not going to hurt.
Wait for the right moment.
You should not keep my words forever.
Dazed. Oh no? Not dazed?
Addio, straniero.
Okay. I'm out here confused, but okay.
Whatever you say.
Into the darkness.
Mine's the blade.
The story begins with a bad adult who did this first.
It will be over before you feel it.
Don't daze it too. No. Y'all suck.
Don't worry.
Party planner. That's your idea.
It knows where to go.
As long as we keep our health up, we should be fine.
I said hello.
It can be hard to reach and understand.
Coglione.
At least we're like done with this. So we just do this. Do that.
Whatever you say, don't worry. It's not going to be snowflake with sharp edges.
Might as well.
It'll come back.
Unless they become dazed as well.
The reasons don't matter.
Party planner.
Wait for the right moment.
Should I send a counterattack? Probably, but what to do? I'm gonna assume that's gonna be enough.
You'll see it coming.
There we go. Lovely.
It's time to say goodbye.
Don't miss me.
You're not really here for revenge. And it wasn't you who pushed away the books and opened the door. The invisible ghost. Victor, did you do that?
The colossal muddy gingerbread man nods, surprisingly docile. Besides him, a whiteboard marker in the air begins to write on the wall. It is me. It is I. Then the marker turns its tip and points at the door. Aww. Enigma does as his friend suggested, walks out into the hallway. Outside, people are talking and laughing with genuine joy on their faces.
Ah, Researcher Adler!
Hello? A figure in a shiny uniform suddenly stops nearby. Enigma recognizes her as the unfortunate colleague who works with Medicine Pocket.
What happened? Any progress?
Yes, Researcher Medicine Pocket has proved their theory right.
Well, he already knew that.
They have successfully found the asymmetrical nuclide R in the air before the storm, even if only a trace.
What did you say?
Let me repeat it for you.
They came up with the idea because the nuclide was initially found in the raindrop samples of the storm. They deduced it also exists in the air before the storm occurs, like the water droplets in the atmosphere before rain. So now, we can extract it directly from the air, without waiting for the timekeeper to bring the raindrops to us. This will help us a lot in the mass production of the protective gear.
She trails off as she nods, the look on his face.
No way. The emanation. Asymmetrical nuclide R. She was right. The ritual works. Any arcanist can use it. And the solution was right in front of us.
Okay, so I'm just gonna climb right back over this railing here.
I didn't need to boost the caster's abilities. With the right setup and materials, the world before the storm is already an enormous stage for performing the ritual.
Okay, I see you're trying to be Alistair.
It's like a charged pylon just needing a cable.
Mr. Adler?
The man slips past her and starts running towards the other end of the corridor. I can just imagine you just standing here at T-posing, just like, So anyway, how's the kids, I guess?
Thank you, Miss Whoever, and thanks for letting me know, Dawkins and Victor.
The technician looks around but sees no one nearby. A muddy head and a floating pin emerge from the door. 10 out of 10 scream. Enigma makes his way to the... I didn't have to read it because I'm still goofy.
It's me, Ulrich. Let me in. I need to see Madame Lucy. Tell her I found a way to transcend the limit.
Oh no, but it's a human. It's a human. Dum dum da dum. Not her being scared of the little mud in a floating pin. Alright, second generation asymmetrical nuclide R sampling device test report. When the Guardian found Medicine Pocket outside the safety zone, they were crawling on all fours, frantically shouting that their hypothesis was correct. After confirming that they were not infected with the storm syndrome, but rather that it was merely a part of their personality, they were brought back by the Guardian. Imagine, they're like, hold on. So why are you on all fours again? Okay, bark like a dog and see if that works. And then they're just fine. Like, why would I bark like a dog? Be for real. Anyway, this experiment proved that the outside air before the storm contained a large amount of asymmetrical nuclide R, and the performance of the second generation sampling device was fully verified, confirming its ability to accurately record the concentration changes of asymmetrical nuclide R in the air per minute. That's a lot of R. Can we use it? Medicine Pocket just overexcited, same as always. A person who just ended the syndrome. Person. Guardian rolled G in tons of muscle pain. Poor guy. At the very least, we all now have a better understanding of how home appliances work. How does that? Okay, because that makes sense.
We don't have time. I'll spare you the technicalities and explain it straight.
Oh my gosh, he put his jacket back on. Yee, look at this drawing. He pops off the marker cap and draws a few lines on the board, exuding confidence with every stroke.
Our biggest problem is the limit of the bloodline. Low-rank arcanists can't command high-rank arcane rituals. Similar to how household appliances can't withstand what's beyond their designated voltage. In most cases, the caster can only use their own arcane circuits that run through their inherited bloodline. But what if the caster were in a special electric field? What if we used existing circuits on the outside and put the caster into a greater circuit?
He's onto something, actually.
What if we factored in the entire planet and used the atmosphere to split the current flowing through us by adding more appliances to the circuit?
Oh wait, like everyone saying it at one time or something? That's actually a good idea.
Don't be ridiculous, Adler. We are not household appliances.
Bruh. You're... Okay. Anyway. The Ferrofluid frowns, questioning the premises of Enigma's proposal.
Hold on, let me finish.
Wait. He said, wait. I don't think he heard him. He said, wait. Anyway. Lucy listens without a word, giving him some courage to go on. He draws a big circle next to the little person on the board.
24 hours before the storm, the entire world is charged with abundant arcane energy. It becomes a space emanating pneuma, a cloud ready to discharge, a special electric field. Look at asymmetrical nuclide R. The key to the storm immunity was inside the storm all along. And look at how the Mandragora is the antidote to its own poison. The solution can be hidden in the question itself. The arcane energy a caster inherently lacks can be borrowed from the surroundings during the storm. We just need a way to induct that energy.
Alright.
And Laplace happens to have all the data for the calculations. The observation systems we've built over the past 8 years have not been in vain.
He came back with a new idea. I like
First,
that.
we derive a formula to determine the pneuma needed from the storm based on the Arcanist lineage. Then, we'll design a converter to transform the external pneuma into what they can use. They will no longer be bound by their limits. With just one calculation and one conversion, we can turn anyone into a capable caster.
He excitedly stretches out his arms and ends his epic monologue. It is a good thing that emotions cannot be read on an awakened being's face, because they are staring at him sideways, upside down, and right side up.
I knew I shouldn't have wasted my time listening to you.
Bruh.
What are you saying, Adler?
He just explained. If you were... Okay.
You made up a confusing story, then drew conclusions from it.
The second part is purely theoretical, I admit. But the basis of my theory is correct, and I have read Medicine Pocket's paper.
But Arcanum is not electricity. You're too caught up in your excitement to remember the basics. You know nothing about Arcanum.
And you're too one-track-minded.
It's still a form of energy, yes? No one here knows what the storm is, but we do know that it's a massive arcane energy field. We can harness it, much like Arcanists use arrays to amplify their incantations.
I see what researcher Adler is trying to say. A creative solution indeed.
The director gets up from her chair and intervenes.
But ma'am...
Two brothers arguing with each other.
Do not worry, Ulrich. I also have noticed that humans could be smart and stupid at the same time. Perhaps that is why they need to have their work peer-reviewed.
Thanks?
She nods amicably, pleased that her recently improved interpersonal skills have come in handy.
There is a type of electrophotography invented by Semyon Kirlian and his wife Valentina Kirlian in 1939 that depicts the energy field surrounding an object or body. It was later used by Laplace as a method of measuring arcane power, notably for the storm observation systems. Through it, we are able to capture and measure the arcane light or aura that is invisible to the naked eye.
Wasting no more time on meditation, the robot comes to a conclusion.
The plan of researcher Adler is feasible. Laplace also has the technology to support it.
Okay, so perfect. We're finally getting
We
somewhere.
have the storm observation stations, the capable casters, and the best mathematicians. Ulrich, please ask Miss Tider to lead the calculations, then experiment outside the safe zone and record the pneuma constant needed for casting the incantation. And do not give the incantation to anyone. I doubt they can resist trying it.
Word. Ulrich lets out a reluctant hum and leaves the room as instructed. Oh my gosh! the babies are arguing this time. That's crazy.
Simone, please contact Researcher X. His balancing helmet could be the prototype for our converter. That helmet balances the energy field in and out of our bodies, and was once used to protect researchers working with dangerous arcane skills. We could boost its power and use it as a substitute for Adler's converter. But we should postpone their testing request until we have completed our experiments on the side effects.
Oh my god! Anyway, her assistant gives a quick nod and begins drafting the notice. The tasks are quickly assigned to the right people in less than a minute. Only one person seems to have been left out.
What about me, ma'am?
What
Should I
about
go with the calculations team or help with the converter?
Neither. He takes a tentative step forward, curious about his role in the endeavor. And she's gonna be like, actually, you could go back to your room and smile at the stars.
Right. I wanted to talk about that. You have proven to us the value of human thoughts and perspectives. I am glad that your struggles with the bottle did not damage your brain, Adler.
You could have let that out.
I am confident that your discoveries will save many lives in the storm once implemented.
The bottle? But it's been 7 years.
She just keeps on smiling.
But you overlooked one thing in your plan. What about your people? The humans who can never cast incantations.
An apt question.
They were not included in the plan. I just came up with something that took the least steps to reach the desired outcome. To save humans, they'll have to rely on equipment. Only when we have better control over the ritual can we store it on arcane devices for mass production.
Okay, well that seems reasonable.
Then you should go perfect it.
Huh? We only have 16 hours and 30 minutes until the storm. There's not enough time to...
The feasible part of your plan is in motion, and all of Laplace will provide the help we need. We will make it work. As for yourself, perfect your plan so we can save everyone, including the humans. And we only have 16 hours and 30 minutes to find a solution.
Okay, so she's just mocking him at this point. You can convince me otherwise. The directions are given, clear, precise, with no room for ambiguity. Okay, I butchered that. Forgive me.
Understood.
Y'all know how to
I will
pronounce
think
it.
of something. You're right about this one.
He turns and walks away with long, purposeful strides. Behind Lucy, Simon has finished drafting.
There was no way he overlooked his own race. Yet, he still gave up his own people and brought this plan to us. Were we too hard on him?
Were we?
She turns nonchalantly and sits back in her chair. She does not care.
I made the right decision.
The internal line reads. The assistant puts down the list of side effects and grabs the phone.
Yes. Yes. We will provide the tech support.
She ends the call with a grave expression on her face.
It was Xeno, Mom. They lost contact with Team Timekeeper 3 hours ago. They're asking us for tech support. They have to make contact with the island immediately.
Okay. That'll be alright. The mind sinks and floats in an ocean of lethargy. A piece of driftwood would be well timed.
Don't worry, Cynthia. It is just a game. I won't be in there for long. You can wait for me on the beach if you want, okay?
The wood dissolves into foam.
No! 37! Don't!
Oh, flashbang! And then some. She wakes up on a cold piece of rock, backhanded by the explosions.
What happened?
A lot. Thanks for asking. On the contrary, forgive me for all those who decided to kind of get their eyes yoinked. Anyway, on the universal application of the storm immunity, inform all departments The experiment has made new progress. We will use atmospheric asymmetrical nuclide R to complete the storm immunity incantation for universal application. All personnel with computer programming experience and no specific duties should immediately assist Miss John Teeter. Also, if anyone sees Researcher X, inform him to stop slacking off immediately. We need his inventions. A ritual, use an arcanum to steal electricity, typical human thinking. It was suggested by Adler. His first real work in 8 years. God bless Franklin. Why do I pronounce bless is bliss? Bliss. I feel like everyone is putting too much on Adler right now. Like, sure, he's maybe slacking off, but at the same time, be for real, he is human. Hearken and be warned. So anyway, how's the island doing? Because it seems like it's in shambles. Thanks to a certain someone who's like, yes, this island must be ours. The smell of gunpowder hangs heavy on things. The once magnificent columns are now reduced to rubble and irregular stones. Blood rings in her ears, drowning out all other sounds. Why? Why?
I remember now. The island fell ill, and Six summoned all the integers to the cleansing ceremony. 37. She went to Apiron. They tended to their missions. I went to the square to pray for them, and then there was an earthquake.
It wasn't an earthquake. Warblades thunder above, whipping up debris and the girl's garments in their passing.
The human army? Wasn't the Foundation mediating the disputes?
Which they were until the storm took hold of her brain
Did they
cell.
betray us?
No. Calm down, Sophia. Your soul is balancing towards the excess.
I need to calm down. I need to find the others.
Yeah.
Slow down and breathe. Stability is an essential virtue to becoming an integer. Okay. Let's clean up the place first.
No, let's find the others first. She places a hand on the brass ruler at her waist and, as pious as ever, begins to recite the incantation.
Ena eftegromot mima. Schematizite otam enosume dios simia.
Okay. Nothing happens.
The incantation didn't work? Did they fail to perform the cleansing ceremony?
They gave up. I'll be honest. They gave up. They was like, anyway, the world's falling to ruins. Good luck, y'all. Hey. She stands frozen for what seems like an eternity, disoriented and unsure. It feels like her world has crumbled to defeat, but then she notices a familiar figure in the distance.
Is that 42?
45. Anyway, the man struggles to stand, rambling to the emptiness around him.
No one survives the oblivion.
His hysteria is acting up again. I should help.
There is no helping.
Die, you lunatics!
Yeah, so if it wasn't for this dude, everything would be fine.
This is our land, right from the beginning!
When the smoke clears, 42 is gone.
No.
By golly.
No.
They really just...
Calm. Be stable.
What do you mean be calm? Bro, I am running. I am dashing to the hills. Integers are a living example of virtues. The standard of purification is the representation of the soul in the world of form.
I have to go check on him. I can do this.
I can do this. Okay, I can't even... I need to stop. Anyway, ignore that random has-been reference. He is not... I know, he's done. Everything is a number. That isn't a number. If that is a number...
Stay calm.
It's giving...
He is just... He is divided into two numbers. 6 and 7.
Yeah, he is definitely divided into two numbers. 1 and 2. He is apparently one part here, second part there. or 6 to 7 parts across.
I have to find the others. I have to tell them about 42.
Sophia! What are you doing here?
Trying to save people. She hears a recognizable voice coming from the ruins. Up on the hill, a woman raises her hand and calls to her. Oh no, don't take her out too.
Get to the shelter! Into that...
Miss 18. No. I can't. This can't be happening.
She's divided into 9 pieces.
I have to keep it together. Move. Sophia, get to the cave.
I really got Moses out here saying, you shall... Wait, that's not Moses. Anyway, you got him saying, you shall not pass.
Find Sophia.
No, please don't bring another one. A quiet sound comes from the bushes. A child cowers in the foliage, shaking in terror.
I'm so scared. Everyone's gone crazy. It's okay. I got you. Come out now, Lacey.
Don't do it.
We will go find the others.
Don't do it. But the child stares at her in a panic, hugging her knees even closer to her chest.
No, no, I don't want to see them. They will go crazy. Everyone.
A droplet of pain emerges on her face.
Lacey, your face.
But Lacey brushes her hand away. She turns around and runs deeper into the forest. Don't do it. It is a floating point behind the dusty wall.
Soul has tilted toward excess. This is wrong. I am the corrector. I have to help her, or she'd get herself killed. I have to right the wrongs here.
I'm gonna just be honest. This has fell straight to dark really quickly, 0 to 100. Like, I knew they were dropping bombs and everything, but like, Also, can we just give a little of a round of applause for how good my guy's aim is? Cause he said, I see you and I see you too. I want
like
you
that.
and I'ma have you. I feel bad for them. I'm not gonna lie.
Into the darkness. Wait for the
Into
right
the
moment.
darkness.
Break it, break it.
Liberato dal fratello. You'll see it coming.
Ooh, look at the damage. I should have attacked her first. Not bad, not bad.
Don't worry. It's not going to hurt us.
That's your idea.
Into the darkness.
The snowflake with sharp edges.
Did anybody get hurt?
Is that a
Liberato dalla
question? You got
paura.
a plain piece back here. Talk about did anybody get hurt?
You should leave.
I doubt they would respond, to be honest. 18 and 42 looking like, I don't know, gravel right now. Fermenting into the ground. But I digress. Let us be nice. Let's see here.
Whatever you say.
Wait for the right.
Don't worry.
I want to keep the
It's
counters
not going
on
to
it.
Korotka. No, yeah.
It's just gonna make it faster.
It will be over before you feel it.
It'll come back.
Yoink. Oh, I didn't do as much damage. Okay, yes it did. That wasn't half bad.
Into the darkness. Wait for the right moment.
Whatever you say.
Liberato dalla paura. Non voltarti indietro.
What these?
You should not keep my words forever.
That was your last chance.
Boink. It certainly was. Oh, okay.
Abbraccia la morte.
Can never say no to this. Oh wait, arrows this time. I think this is an overkill at this point. Whoever animated this, I'm sorry, scrumptious. Give him a raise.
I'm glad our employee evaluations take combat.
I also need to figure out where those gummy bears belong to. The world is warping, painted over with vibrant oil hues. Her headache is splitting, each step feels like walking on lava.
Come on, Sophia.
I'm walking on sunshine.
Keep yourself together. Keep keep your soul in balance.
Whoa! And I feel good. She closes her eyes and breathes. I would not close my eyes. Tilt not toward the excess. It would be some court party up in here. I would not. Lacey has gone out of sight. Only her thoughts remain to haunt her mind. Something needs to be done.
37. I must find her. I promised it to her.
Alright.
She's going to be fine. She's a prime number. And prime numbers are not as divisible as the others. She will pass the test of Apiron and receive the transcendental truth. For she is the genius, the wise one, who returns. We will right the wrongs and restore things to how they were.
Because that is the salvation promised by the truth. No ma'am. Unfortunately, the truth has left you, abandoned you. But take heart, the race of man is also blessed in divinity, for nature has already revealed her secrets to them. Once you understand this blessing, you will easily achieve all that is set upon you. You will heal your soul and be freed from evil and suffering. The golden verses. Hey, if you walk out there and get smacked with a bomb, I'm gonna be mad. Oh, and flashbang. A ray of light breaks through the darkness. Oh, we'll take it. We'll take it.
Sophia!
Was
you really waited for me. What happened to your clothes? Did you fall on your way here?
Do you not see the ashes and rubble? As always, she tilts her head curiously. She has not yet seen the chaos of war. She remains innocent, untouched by the dust of the phenomenal world.
37. I'm so glad to see you. You passed the test. You did it.
You seem emotional. Why? I told you it wasn't going to be difficult.
37. Things don't seem right out there.
Vertin speaking the truth. Sophia desperately grabs 37's arm.
37, you have seen Apiron, right? You asked the question, didn't you?
37 blinks, too focused to spare a glance at the world outside. First, she is busy sharing her findings with a close friend.
Yes, and I got the answer. The answer that will save us from the emanation once and for all. And the answer is...
It's the truth that transcends everything. The answer that will save everyone, which is that we are not going to be saved. The moment she has been waiting for. Everyone has been waiting for it.
Is that it?
Yep.
The one true answer from Apiron is a string of numbers?
37 nods, having just recited the last number.
Yes, because the transcendental truth is beyond the limits of our mortal flesh. It cannot be described by words, seen by eyes, interpreted by logic, or perceived by the senses. It is passed to us in a form we can understand. Numbers. This is the key to the truth. Give me some time and I can decode it.
Warplanes still roar in the sky. Smoke still chokes the air. Her lungs burn with every breath she takes. Time is ticking and people are dying. Helplessly, mercilessly.
Time. 37. How long do you need?
If she's like 2 to 3 days, we're cooked.
A month or a week?
Ma'am, you have no house. The buildings are in shambles. We barely have a floor as it is.
I will spend all my time working on it. It is not an easy question. Could be the hardest one I've ever dealt with in my life. But I will get there.
How oblivious she is, it's crazy.
We will be freed from all these problems once and for all. Even if we don't know its meaning yet, it will eventually lead us to the kingdom of truth.
She stops her enthusiastic explanation and looks at her friend worriedly.
Sophia? Why are you crying?
Sophia looks up at her. We're done for. We're cooked. Tears stream down her cheeks.
That long? 37. A truth that distant won't change. What's in front of us now?
She breaks free from her friend's grasp and races into the smoke and dust of the phenomenal world. Hey, don't get hit with a knee. Please.
Sophia!
I'm just a girl in the village doing alright. She no longer knows why she's running. She no longer knows the purpose of her existence. She only knows of the wild, fiery sensation rising her chest. Everything is a number.
No.
Is this the truth? Is this the answer? The answers we've been waiting for.
Calm yourself, Sophia.
Even if the truth can keep people from the wheel of birth, what good is it if those already in it?
I have to.
What you gonna do?
You seem astray, child.
Oh my gosh, girl, leave. Somebody needs you. A detached figure looks on from the ruins of the beach, unperturbed by the chaos.
And sad. What pains you so?
I don't know, 2 bombs just dropped on my friend, like, what else?
Has the truth not graced thee with its miracles?
Girl, be for real. You can't tell me that you've been standing here all this time and didn't see these crazy... Okay. I forgot she only chooses to see what she chooses to see. Let me not. Notification on the designing a simplified balancing helmet. Prototypes of the balancing helmet developed by X has been distributed to each division to be used as effective balancing devices in the plan for mass production for the Storm Immunity ritual. However, the structure is currently too complicated. Please start analyzing them immediately and simplify them to a mass-producible level. Also, since there are no differences between the samples given to each group, there is no commonality in the related data. So each group must complete it independently, and due to the danger of the Storm Immunity experiment, do not privately test the reliability of the balance device outside. God, I hate X. We only have 60 hours left. X, useless thingamabobs for mass production? This is insane. Why don't we just use the helmets directly? Make X work overtime to rush out a batch. That could work. Maybe. Forgive me. My nose just doesn't stop. It doesn't stop. Anyway, once you enter the temple, there's no turning back. Oh yeah. That's so stuffy. And my nose just won't stop running. Forgive how I sound. Hopefully next week I'll sound a little better. 37 stands dazed on the beach. She looks around at the familiar island. The once pristine shores are now cluttered with the debris of human weapons.
How did this happen? I passed the test. I was granted the truth. I have the answer with me. What did I do wrong?
No, 37. None of this was your fault. Hysteria has come to this island, and people are caught up in it. It is the Storm Syndrome, taking the form of war.
Yeah, because he was just like, oh my gosh, look at that island. The island that I never lived on. Actually, because just so happens I can see it in my binoculars. It is mine! Oh, mine! Like, go home. The mind is growing increasingly tense. The situation has gone far beyond expectations. Ay. 16 hours.
Has it been 6 hours since we entered the cave? What a strange dream. It lasted longer than I thought.
6 gave 2 hours to leave, and now 6 hours have gone by. But the islanders and the visitors are all too wrapped up in their own misery and to notice.
This is bad. The plan we have with Zeno.
This objective is one of the utmost importance. Well, where's the team now?
37. I have to go.
Take Girly with you, please.
I have to find Sophia.
Sophia was up anyway. She dashes into the forest, desperately searching for any sign of her red-headed friend. Just as she goes further, a faint call stops her.
37.
My baby. Oh no! No! Why you always gotta look majestic though? I'm sorry. But you can't tell me he is a look absolute scrumptious like you could just eat it up right now. Like, look how hot he is. And he's dying. I could be your medical any day. I could be your flatbed and all. I need to stop. I need to calm down. Even the cough is just I need to stop. I need to calm down. I need to drink some water. I need to breathe. I need to touch some grass. The leader looks even paler than usual. He's bleeding out. His rope is in tatters and his crown is covered with dirt. He probably got hit with the nuclear. He rests his back against a broken pillar, gazing up at her. It's the only thing holding him up.
Have you passed the test? On what question did you seek its knowledge? And what answer did it give you?
43721212473. Now we just gotta decode that. Don't worry about it. Stunned by everything she's just been through, 37 recites the numbers for the third time, still a little dazed. He listens intently and falls into a silence.
6. Weren't you going to perform the cleansing ceremony? And Sophia, she...
37 trails off as she notices the dark fluid seeping from his robe.
Please come up to me, Miss Verton. I wish to have a word with you.
Say less. I'll slide in, just a little to the right here, on your left. His voice is gentle, but his expression is grave. I don't think I've seen a man smile twice. I've seen him smile once, but anyway. A gash runs across his stomach. His robe is soaked with crimson.
50 strides from here. On the semicircle square. You will find your friends. And the rest of our people.
Can I just pick him up and take him with us? Is that an opportunity? Is that a possibility, please?
I have done as much cleansing as I could. If nothing goes wrong, they will regain consciousness soon.
Can I brush your hair? I need to stop.
May I know what happened during the cleansing ceremony? 37 and I each had a bizarre dream after the earthquake. Did everyone on the island fall asleep too?
More breathing.
The island's order is forged by our faith.
Look at this. Angelic.
And now that faith has been broken, that is all there is to it.
What did you say?
What did he say?
Upon our arrival, I sensed a large-scale ritual surrounding the island. Is that the circle you kept talking about? Was it broken during the ceremony?
Oh no, was it our fault?
No, the ceremony was just a ceremony. It was never the source of our faith. Our journey was ended by the same thing that began it, Miss Verton.
He whispers softly without looking at 37. The storm?
Which is the truth.
True. Because he was just kind of like, alright, call it a wraps. And y'all time's up. The waves crash onto the shore, bringing debris from the plains with them.
It doth not surprise me. The wise, so blinded by their pursuit of knowledge, they oft neglect the harshness of reality. A common downfall of the contemplative. Pray tell, in the midst of such overwhelming destruction, where has their vaunted wisdom gone? And what good does it bring in this final hour? I can hear thy weeping and bellowing within, Miss Sophia. Many a time you have knelt at the Temple of Truth, devoted yourself, prayed for your people, and withstood the tribulations set upon you, all for the betterment of others. Thy character is without reproach.
She need to go. She lifts her hand, smiling, above the roar of gore plains persist.
Yet the truth has never deemed you worthy, has it?
She's over here trying to recruit people. Come with me to the dark side.
No, that's not.
She wants to leave, but her feet are rooted in sand. She wishes to defy, but her body refuses to budge. And where would she possibly go after all of this?
You shall be granted a greater opportunity, A blessing that befits thy devotion.
Her unsettling tone causes the girl to instinctively step back.
No. That's a violation of the scripture. We shouldn't.
The scripture? Yet you were never truly counted as one of them. Do you not agree?
She'd never seen her number.
As
She wanted to figure out herself.
evidenced by the decision that truth hath made.
Are we gonna get a CG? Oh, look, it's a little bottle. What are those shoes?
No one escapes their fate, as ever.
Ooh, look at that animation. Oh wait, that was the bottle that was supposed to show her number. Oh. N2. Girl, what does that mean? Oh, she's done. I don't leave us waiting. We need to know what
I don't understand.
I don't understand. I don't understand. She looks at Six, eyes wide in disbelief. He has just effectively declared that their faith is dead.
I know the answer given to Mama was right. The transcendental law is gone and the supreme existence is in chaos. This caused our model to fail and allowed the discord in the phenomenal world to affect the essence of things. But did the truth really fall apart? Chaos is also a form of truth, is it not? Just like how irrational numbers are numbers. Despite our dislike of them, they still exist and cannot be denied.
With 37 spitting some facts, she steps forward hoping for an answer. Six is probably breathing out charcoal at this point.
Become the destruction of our people's faith.
Six still does not look at her. I wish I had a medical kit and started sewing up his patches or something. Like, do
You
something.
will hear no answer from me, 37, for that is not the question worthy of your attention. Do you still remember what you answered to me in the cave?
She nods, holding back the whirlwind of questions in her mind. She kneels beside him and takes his hand in hers, gazing at him with intense focus. Her eyes are still glittering like the stars above, unaffected by the tumultuous waves below.
That would be enough then.
POV, I didn't pronounce it right. There's a hint of relief in his tone.
Don't waste your time on the collapse of the faith. Don't question yourself because others think differently. Walk on, onto the path you have chosen.
I'm taking you with me, sir. Whether you like it or not.
You have done nothing wrong.
This is a lesson that takes time to understand, one that can't be grasped so quickly. She blinks softly, holding the lesson close to her heart.
Miss Verton, I'm afraid I must trouble you for a favor.
Take 37 and get out of here. He weakly places his hand over the wound, and a faint glow of his arcane power coalesces in his palm. But the glow lasts only a moment, like a shooting star disappearing into the night. Still majestic.
As you can see, I can hardly take part in this matter for any longer. Should the situation turn for the worse, please take 37 to safety and assist her in decoding the numbers.
You have my word.
It is a weighty request with unspoken implications. The leader nods, looking on in the distant ruins. His empty blue eyes are getting dimmer by the minute. Stop. Stop.
We are born facing a choice. Either we restrain ourselves and strive for harmony and discipline, or succumb to destruction fueled by passion and madness. Though the former may be challenging, the latter will only plunge us into eternal darkness. From 1 to 10, each number has its moral purpose and mission. Among them, only 6 was chosen to be the leader.
Is he going to pass his power over to Verton?
Because 6 stands for balance.
Yes, we must pay heed to the balance between passion and reason, so as to stay on the right path and not be led astray by the calling of our blood. For generations, We committed ourselves to the scripture and stayed true to what we pledged. We left the trivialities and troubles of the phenomenal world behind and served the supreme existence with the fruits of our knowledge. This kind of faith was how the island prospered, and it was the source of our salvation. Through diligent practice and contemplation, we managed to remain secluded and independent from the rest of the world.
The irrational numbers that your people rarely appreciate. Are they faced with a different path? A path of passion and madness?
I don't know how that even goes together, but okay, the leader nods slightly, acknowledging her speculation.
We have been long isolated from the outside world by one emanation after another. 4 years ago, we tried to seek proof in the outside world, but failed. We regrettably lost some of our best scholars and friends in the process. However, it was not the failed attempt that led to this upsetting situation, but a crisis from within. Now with our ship capsized and our scale fallen, I am no longer able to reconcile the tilt of people's hearts and souls.
So the reason why the shield came off is because everyone was losing faith and hope in the protection, and they truly just wanted to be on the outskirts. So with that, the truth, whatever the truth is, dipped. Said peace out, y'all got that.
We will be divided. The fanatics from the foreign lands can finally spread their hatred amongst the ruins of our shattered beliefs.
I will stop Manus Vindicte.
Six closes his eyes, face is now as pale as the pillar behind him.
Forget not your promise, Miss Verton.
We won't. We will avenge thee. Footsteps approach from the distance. Six recognizes them. They are the fractions who were taken to the cleansing ceremony, and the princesses still seeking their numbers. But they are dressed completely different now.
Six, we came to bid you farewell. Everything happened here proves you to be an incapable leader. Your preachings of moderation and reconciliation were nothing but excuses for cowardice. Where were you when the humans dropped bombs on us? What did your cleansing do to help us? If those virtues are meant to be the virtues of an integer, then I would prefer to be a fraction.
Please listen. The integers were unconscious during the attack because the ceremony was...
Out of my way, 37.
Oh,
you
okay.
know nothing about what happened. You were in that cave having fun with your little games. The envoy from Manus Vindicte was right. We have grown too complacent on the island and have forgotten how to fight. We foolishly believed that staying out of conflicts would guarantee us everlasting peace.
Well, I mean, as long as you stay off the radar, I'm pretty sure that nobody will notice that you're there to fight you in the first place.
Open your eyes to the humans' atrocities against us. How can we not seek revenge for our spilled blood? We must act and reclaim what was taken from ours. That is the true meaning of salvation.
Yeah, no. Their anger continues to escalate. 37 shakes her head firmly, refusing to back down.
It is true that I was absent earlier, but please listen to me. Everything will get better because I already have the truth with me.
The truth? What good will it do right now? Will it drive out the humans? Will it reclaim our home? Will it bring back our deceased friends? Pasastas ortas gonias isas alilesine.
The man recited an incantation, a simple spell derived from the truth that anyone in the Paron could cast on the first day. But now that their faith has crumbled, the radiance is no longer there.
What salvation did your truth bring when steel pierced our chests? Manus Vindicte granted us the power to fight back. What did the Foundation do?
One angry question after another, sticky slime fluid seeped through their mask.
Don't waste your time with these integers. The Foundation's envoy is here. It is clear they have taken the side of the humans. Kill the envoy, cut off her head, and bring it to our mother.
Our mother!
You. The mask has robbed them of reason. There's no point in talking further. Take 6 to safety, 37. I'm the one you're after.
We're going to save 30... Oh, wait, no. Yeah. No, we're going to save 6. Well, we're going to save 37 too, but I'm more excited about 6.
Then how are you you going to?
We're going to fight. We're gonna throw hands. We're gonna throw
I will
down.
meet with Sinestro at the square. Miss Radio is with them, and we will contact our people from there. Don't worry. We had a plan against the Manors, and we can still carry it out. Now, on my mark.
Get set.
Run!
Oh my gosh. Mary Potion. It's Fairy Potion. Mary Fairy Potion. I like that. Mary Fairy Potion. Oh. Absolute. Weaker, stronger. Okay. We'll be right.
Let the helium fill your pulmonary lobe.
Shimmy.
Don't worry, it's not going.
Wait for the right moment.
A snowflake with sharp edges.
I should have attacked the one in the back.
I
need to start talking to
Adios,
all of them
Raniero.
so that I don't get myself engaged. They got
It'll be hard to reach and understand.
Yikes.
Whatever you say.
That, and I guess she's gonna attack too.
You should not keep my words forever.
Liberato dalla paura.
Don't worry.
It's wait for the right moment.
That should give me some good.
It knows where to go.
Liberato dal fratello.
How welcoming.
That was your last chance.
Oh, okay. Let's say wasn't enough.
Party planner. That's your party planner. Did anybody get hurt? I said hello. Did anybody get hurt?
That was your last chance.
Maybe 8. Sure. That would have been a nice trigger.
Abbraccia la morte.
Just keep smacking them every time they go down. He gives you another counter, but then he'll be overpowered. He'd just be broken.
I am destined for victory.
We ain't even use you, sir. You can hush. Okay, Picasso. We're going to leave it there, though. Yeah, we're going to leave it there.
In my memories, it was always sunny in Monte.
The story plot thickens. And I would hate to ruin it. Fact of the matter is that it's getting quite interesting. And I know I'm gonna end up ending it. Found Burl Createx out there. Let's see here. Anything? What was that I have one of? Interesting. Let's see here. I'm trying to see if I have anything, enough of it to maybe do a few summons. Try to see if I can get Lucy. Can get this one. Need those. Alright, and I think that's... Oh, it's a rerun. I don't think that's gonna be enough. Yeah, usually when it's only one, it's gonna be a duplicate. called it. It's a shame. Let me see here. Paradise, Promise of Water. I really want to know. Let me see details. Oh wait, is this? Oh. Okay, so this isn't. This is the. This Lucy. Okay. So that's not the crossover yet. Guess it's a good thing I didn't get her then. That means I could have tried to get her or them. I don't know even what you're supposed to be. Anyway, we're gonna end it there. I'll probably do a little side quest on the sideline later. But tis quite fun. Very much enjoyable, I do have to say so myself. And we're gonna kinda continue to pick up where we were left off next week. Yeah, just pick up for
Weapons wear and rust with time,
and see what's good
and
in
so
the
do
hood.
men.
Tomorrow will be Delta
Whenever
A,
I need
not
maintenance
Delta
for my
A,
weapons
Delta,
or myself,
hush, my
I
dear.
find my way to Leonardo's door.
Delta 2.
The man is a genius in every art and science known to man.
Anyway,
Yet also
the next will be Delta 2, Persona. We finally got through Persona, so we're back on track. We're probably gonna take up time sooner or later and finish up the last bit of each one of the policies. I digress. Maybe, maybe not. We shall see. Anyway, thank you all who decided to come by, join, and I hope to see you tomorrow. Forgive me for my stuffy sniffles and things, and hopefully I'll be a little better